Commonwealth Super Middleweight Championships. Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of the red corner, Barnsley, your own Callum Simpson!
Yeah. Look to my lawyer in the face and I said, is there any point even taking it to trial? Big fat grins on me saying, wait, cause you know this life is better with a smile. Backed up base, get set up on a fire, got blueprints stacked up heavy in a pile. This EP's been ready for a while, been laying it down like terracotta.
The noise in here is absolutely
you check YouTube, I was shouting at the child.
unbelievable. I can barely hear myself. Callum Simpson being wrapped to the ring by the artist of North Face. But everything really is being drowned out by these thousands of fans in the stand. He's touching gloves, bumping fists with supporters as he makes his way in here, Callum Simpson. He doesn't look, Dave, like a man who's under pressure, but he is.
He looks like he's enjoying it. He looks very, very calm. He looks focused, but not too tense. And I like it. Listen, he's enjoying himself at this point. He's once in a lifetime. You don't know if this can happen again. You can't expect something not to happen that affects him emotionally. So play to it, yes. But when he has his chat with his trainer, just before the first bell, he'll be fully switched on. He has to be.
Just touch my dad from the lock and I went out of the Blackpool. I don't think I'll ever come to stop my life. It's like untangling knots. I'm getting to peace like Anchor What? Getting to the back and I plank on top. Don't get them about fancies. Watch it, grab them pots that I've after.
Final checks from the referee. Looking for that gum shield. Looking to see that those gloves are taped and the thumbs attached. Whatever the level, the rituals are the same. For fighters, for officials, for everybody. But this is the kind of night where everything will feel just a little bit different.
And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, the champion, here is Zak Chelli!
Zak Chelli wasting no time. He's enjoyed this week. And the workouts and the weigh-in, it was all good-natured. And he relished that role of pantomime villain, but there's nothing pantomime about this. This is as real as it gets. But even now he's got time for a smile. He's thriving off this. He's feeding off it, man. He's a British champion. He rises to the occasion, and that's exactly what he needs to do tonight.
Yeah, and just as this crowd will be giving and motivating and fueling Callum Simpson, he'll be doing the same for Zak Chelli too. Even though they're not here for him, he'll still be absorbing that energy, that passion, and using it to his advantage.
turns and faces the stand. He'll be boxing out the big, nominated, designated away corner, but he is, make no mistake, the defending champion. Here's a tail of the tape, a height advantage there for Simpson, and with it comes that added reach. But in terms of experience, it's Chelli who has the advantage. Only 4 more fights, but he's taken tough assignments right from the beginning of his career. He's been in with good level operators. He knows that he has it in him to dog it out down the stretch. Those odds are amazing, really. 7-2 on Callum Simpson, and Zak Chelli, the defending champion, 11-4 in a 2-horse race. Well, we shall see.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. 12 3-minute rounds for the British and Commonwealth Super Middleweight Championships. Promoted by Ben Shalom and Boxer, it is brought to you live worldwide on Sky Sports and NBC's Peacock. Brought to you by our headline partner, Bet365, and our official partners, That Prize Guy and Hell Energy. Our supervisors, Debbie Down and Robert W. Smith. Our area representatives, Alan Ulster. Our timekeeper, Chris Hancock. And our judges at ringside, Victor Laughlin, Michael Alexander, and Kevin Parker. And our referee in charge when the bell rings, Mark Lyson. So, Barnsley, I need you all to get up out of your seats, raise your drinks high, and get wild! Let's meet the fighters. First, the challenger, fighting out of the red corner. Wearing the red and gold. He stands 6 feet, 3 inches tall. He weighed in at 11 stone, 13 pounds. He holds a perfect, undefeated professional record of 14 victories versus no defeats, with 10 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And he fights right here in Barnsley, South Yorkshire, England. Introducing the former Central Area Super Middleweight Champion and the reigning WBA Continental Super Middleweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Callum Simpson! And his opponent, the champion, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing the green trunks with red trim, he stands 6 feet tall. He weighed in at 11 stone, 12 pounds. He holds a professional record of 15 victories versus 2 defeats, with 7 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And he fights out of Fulham, London, England. Introducing the former English Super Middleweight Champion and the current reigning, defending British and Commonwealth Super Middleweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Zak Chelli! Once again, our referee in charge, Mark Lyson.
Okay, Paul, I've already spoken to you both. You know what I expect. Stay professional, obey my commands, and most of all, protect yourselves at all times. Let's go.
So the ring clears to leave just the 2 fighters and our referee, Mark Lyson. 12 rounds or fewer for the British and Commonwealth Super Middleweight titles. Callum Simpson, the challenger, in the red. Zak Chelli, the champion, in the green. dominated start from both of them.
That's a good right hand from Simpson over the top.
Simpson wasting no time here and getting his punches up. He's really going at Chelli early here and trying to set the rhythm, set the tempo himself. Chelli with that staccato rhythm, that twitchy kind of style, and it's easy for opponents to get sucked into that and to end up finding themselves a bit disjointed, a little bit off-key. But Simpson determined here, I think, to set the agenda himself.
Yeah, he's keen to make an early impression and to let Chelli feel the physical strength and the tempo.
I think Chelli's definitely felt that power already. The first right hand, I think, has just been clipped again with a shot.
He got caught with the left hand, right-hand side of the ring. And this has been a strong start from Simpson, 90 seconds in. Chelli again, just on the borderline of range. That's where you often see him almost pouring at the canvas with that right boot, ready to spring in, but it's Simpson who has let his hands go. Hasn't really given Chelli too much of an opportunity so far. Simpson looking for that left hand, almost found the right hand off the back of it.
I think Chelli had been expecting a fast start from Simpson. He's the one that's done the 12-round distance. So he'll be wanting to ride this pressure out a little bit, but he can't be taking too much punishment. And that's where Simpson's got to be careful that he doesn't punch himself out early.
Big right hand there from Simpson, and Chelli's on it, unsteady left. Simpson just trying to pour in here, lands with the left. Chelli somehow has managed to stay upright there. Just over 10 seconds remaining in the round, but that was a big shot that really wobbled Zak Chelli. Big uppercut there from Simpson, and Chelli needs the bell here. And there it goes. Simpson with a very strong finish to the round. It was a right hand near side of the ring as we look at it that got things going.
And there was a big left hook as well on the inside in the follow-up attack that really stumbled, made Chelli stumble.
An early crisis for the defending champion.
On the little left hook as well. The first right hand was damaging, but the little left hook as well was a big shot. But I said I felt the first right hand that Simpson landed in fight. Chelli felt the power.
I think it was a thudding shot. I mean, it definitely rocked him, but I think he was okay. There was a bit of a balance. He was a bit square there, but it was a good shot. I think he was just shocked, I think, by the heavy-handedness of Simpson. Even in the first right hand he caught in the fight, in the first round.
So here we go into the second
round.
Simpson just stooping, looking to try and throw that jab. Throws a little feint and then goes down to the body.
It's important now that Simpson doesn't get carried away because he doesn't walk onto a shot.
Yeah, good first round from Simpson, but he wants to settle down and get back on his jab. Coming behind that jab, double jab right hand.
Chelli just needs to dig in here. Just needs to get that kind of foothold. It was a concerning first round for him, to say the least, because you could see from the look on his face from early that when he felt the power from Simpson, he could see that it was serious.
I think Chelli just needs to settle down. He doesn't need to go. It's a 12-round fight. He's been 12 rounds before. Doesn't need to take unnecessary risks just to try and match Simpson. You know, if Simpson's gung-ho and wants to go, let him go, just tie him up, come underneath the shots.
Just short with the right hand there, Simpson. As he closed in on Chelli again. Chelli looking to move that head. Simpson down to the body, then trying to throw the left up to the jaw, and then just shut down his own space a little bit. Midway through round 2.
I'm saying Chelli just might have to weather the storm early on until the pace slows a little bit, and then get his jab going, and then get into the fight in rounds 4, 5, 6.
Like I said, I'm sure he'll have been expecting a fast start from Simpson. He's just got to make sure he gets through it without taking too much damage.
He landed a good stiff lead left hand on Simpson a few seconds ago as Simpson came forward, and he does need to try and use that jab, Chelli. It's a good weapon for him. He stoops off to his left, really gets underneath the shoulder as he throws it. Nice work to the body there from Simpson. There's that jab again, and again, just caught Simpson as he was coming forward, and that's what he needs to do, Chelli. Just upset him as he looks to set up his own attacks there, Callum Simpson. Not give him a chance to really set. Two rounds in to what is potentially a 12-round fight. Give the QR code a scan, get involved in scoring the fight. It'll be 2 rounds to Callum Simpson. A big opening round for him. He won that second round, although Chelli just managed to grind his way back into things a bit, Dave, towards the end of it. Yeah,
sometimes a little criticism of Callum about is that sometimes he likes to rush himself a little bit on that double jab. He leans in and steps in a little bit too close, and that'll allow Chelli to smother him a little bit, and then that's where it can lose his rhythm. Chelli also likes to wait and bide his time on the outside before he raises attacks. I think a longer jab from Simpson, less predictable, and varies it up. I think that stops him from being able to rest on the outside.
Simpson just trying to chop down with the right hand.
The little bounces and little dips that Simpson's making are putting Chelli off. He can't read his attacks.
There was a good uppercut there from Simpson as Chelli just looked to try and shift forward, and then he chopped down with the right hand, and he's still bringing the heat to Chelli here, Simpson, but he's doing it in a nice, educated way here, Matt. He's not throwing bundles of punches, but he's taking his space with that front foot and just putting that pressure on him.
Yeah, he is, and I think, a bit like what Dave said, I think Chelli's struggling to kind of get the read of the rhythm of he's a bit of an irky-jerky style, yeah. Simpson, and it's throwing Chelli up. He can't read him.
And when they exchange at close quarters like they did there, it does look a little bit dangerous for Chelli at times, that he might get caught with one.
Again, I always find that Chelli, when he does go to work on the inside, he rushes it and he swings his shots around the back. And so they're going wide, and when Simpson slows his attacks down a little bit on the inside, he picks some beautiful power shots on the inside. His inside work can be pretty good for a big man, for a rangy man, when he slows it down that little bit.
Into the final minutes of round 3. Chelli with the right hand to the body and then rolled away to the right-hand side. The gum shield has come out over on the far side of the ring. Chelli just kicks it out of the ring. It's Simpson's
Chelli
gum
kicked
shield.
it out, yeah.
20 seconds remaining in the round.
When you get knocked down in the first round, your job, basically, for the next couple of rounds, is not to take much punishment and get yourself back into the fight, but not to rush yourself. Don't take any more damage. Just ease your way back into the fight, because your senses will still not be 100%. Your legs might not be 100%. So you can't be taking too many chances and taking a heavier shot again that cleans you out.
And just knocked back onto his heels there by that right hand from Simpson once again, Chelli. But as Matt said, he's got to try and weather the storm, and at the minute he is weathering it, but he is also losing these rounds. But at the moment, the key is try and ride this out, take it deep, because he's got the experience there.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, been hurt, buzzed a little bit, you've been shocked. Winning the rounds is the least important thing now. Just clearing your head, getting back into the fight, that's the most important thing.
Why are you trading with him sometimes now? We're going to stop him. What we got to do in the second half of the fight. Don't go looking it up. Obviously, if it comes, it comes. Stick to the jab, but you've got to be faster, mate. You can't let him go first. Touch, feint. He's looking for the uppercut. 80% of the time it's a jab. What's an SOP? Right? Don't trade with him. Make him miss, counter him off the SOP. Faster. It's got to be faster.
From what I heard there, Dave, that sounded like good advice from Barry O'Connell, just saying, listen, just keep calm, stick to the plan, use the jab. We've got to take him into the second half.
That's it, because Simpson's burning energy all the time that he keeps raiding these attacks. And if you can make him miss, if you can smother him, frustrate him, and pick your shots when you can, then as we come into the back end of the fight, if he's still there, that's when things could change.
That was a decent start to the round there from Chelli. Led off with the right hand, landed it, then followed up with the left.
See, this is looking better from Chelli. Picking his shoulders a little bit, shooting the jab. Looking a little bit more lively now.
Simpson just stooping into the jab. Chelli just using his feet a little bit better, managing to keep that distance, back up when he needs to.
And he's listening to his coach. He's following the instruction exactly up to the letter. Nice jab downstairs. You see, the thing about Chelli's jab is that he's varying it up. He's shooting it up, but he's shooting it downstairs as well. Big right hand underneath from Chelli.
Simpson just waited a bit too long, didn't he? And Chelli capitalised.
You see, once you start missing, you start doubting your punches a little bit, and then the punch volume drops, and that might allow then Chelli to start getting to work. You've got to think, this power on your back, if you've gone out there in the first round and dropped your man, and then things aren't following up, you could get a little bit frustrated.
Good jabs here from Chelli as well. Landed 3 jabs there, one after the other.
And both of them seem to land left hooks as well. He's had a much better round here, Chelli. It's his best of the fight so far, certainly. Turned out of the corner well there, Chelli. Simpson tried to pin him in and let that right hand go, but he just slid underneath that left and pirouetted around the side. But it's still Simpson the one looking to try and be the more proactive of the two. Chelli, though, responding well there.
It's a good round from Chelli.
Yeah. And when he needed one as well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hand over to Sarah and Johnny and see what they're making of it.
Yeah, Johnny, that was a better round from Chelli in that last round. A blistering start from Simpson, though. Can he keep that pace up, or would you like to see him calm it down a little bit?
Chelli's counting on weathering this storm, this early storm, because he knows the further the fight goes, he's more experienced. He's the one that's used to that kind of pressure. For Callum needs to steady himself down, use the jab, use the basics, set the shots up with a jab. He has the power. You can see he's just not got that solid shot off. Therefore, it's messy. So Zak Chelli's smart enough to weather it, hustle his way through the rounds, fight his way back, push back. That was his best round in the whole fight. But you might see the tide start to turn a little bit as the rounds go further on, the pace drops a little bit, and Callum gets a little more tired.
All right, well, let's find out.
Into the fourth, Zak Chelli in the green, defending his British and Commonwealth super middleweight titles that he won against Zak Chelli back at the start of the year. Managed to slip the jab there, Chelli, then through the combination. It didn't really land. But that fourth round will have given him some confidence. He's settled down and looked more like the fighter that we've seen. Made to miss with the right hand, but Simpson followed up with some good work to the body with the left.
The problem is that Simpson's attacks are pretty much the same over and over again. And if Chelli's getting a read on that, that's why he's starting to make him miss a lot more. And then he'll start to be able to pick the counters.
Some good use of the jab over on the far side of the ring from Simpson, though, and then aimed the uppercut. Again there, just stoops into the jab a bit, but managed to land it. Chelli looking for that overhand right, kind of half landed, and then a left hand off the back of it.
There's not many body shots from either fighter going in, to be honest. There's a scuffing shots when you're getting up close like that.
Chelli just looking to wing that right hand over the top. There wasn't really room for it. Landed a good right to the body just before that. Closing stages of round 5. There's not much in this one. A good finish from either one of them could be enough here.
Yeah, been a scrappier round.
Again, plenty thrown there by the pair of them, but nothing really landing clean. Well, that's the view you get of the ring from this main stand at Oakwell. And it is absolutely packed. Simpson looking to commit there. Chelli, though, just making him fall short, then stepped off to the right-hand side. Feints there from Simpson, trying to draw something from Chelli, who's not really going for them. Well, that's how you're scoring it at home. 4 rounds to Simpson and 1 drawn. I think we might have gone the other way with round 4 there. I think we probably felt that Chelli did enough in round 4. That 5th round was very, very tight. That was a good right hand into the body there from Simpson. Chelli trying to work up close. Simpson.
Good left hooks underneath from Simpson as well, to be fair.
Almost beating his chest there and just trying to invite Chelli in. And what's been good from Simpson in this round so far, and maybe in that previous one, although there wasn't much in it, he had made the quick start, obviously, and maybe fancied his chances of getting an early finish. But now he's being a little bit more circumspect. He's not throwing too much. He's not being made to miss wildly. And you get the feeling that he's probably expecting a distance fight now.
Yeah, he's settled down a little bit now. He understands now that Chelli's not going to go anywhere quick. You know, he's got to work. He's got to work for the knockout if it's going to come. Again, he closed the range down a little bit too quick there. Nice right hand on the inside.
And then found a little bit of room for the left as well. Pops out the jab nicely.
I think Chelli needs to get a bit busy with his jab as well. He's just looking for those big lead looping right hands. You're not going to land those. He needs to just use some more feints. Jab, double jab, jab the body, mix it up, but get busy with that left hand.
The 4th round, he started using his jab more, didn't he? That's his best round.
Closing stages to round 6, nearly at the halfway stage. Callum Simpson has not done 12 rounds before. Zak Chelli has stepped in with a good, strong left hand to the body there, Chelli. Really looked to turn the right hand over there, Simpson. I don't think it really landed. The crowd locked it up in the stands, but I don't think it found the target. Okay, let's go down ringside. Andrews with Calgary.
Cal, good to see you. You know all too well what a great South Yorkshire fight night looks like. How are you seeing this fight so far?
You know, I've got Callum winning so far. It's somewhat round the tight, but I'm seeing him winning this, winning so far.
They're a great crowd. They get behind the fighters.
They're a great crowd, honestly. The atmosphere in here is unbelievable. You know, it's giving me goosebumps, you know, hearing him when he was walking out and they're getting right behind him, you know, Sita Bonds. So, you know, we're all here rooting for him. You know, I know him when I used to come, when I was sponsored with Scott's Ben's wearing medal.
You're responsible for this, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm responsible. I got him into it. You know, I used to come in, I used to start grabbing things off shelf when I was sponsored, getting out what I wanted, and he said, "Is this what happens when you get this big time boxing?" I went, "If you're good at it, this is what comes." And you know, he started coming, and now look, he's top and bills himself now. So, God bless him.
I think you're tempted to make a comeback, aren't you?
We never know, do we? We never know.
Cheers, Cal.
Okay, into the second half of the fight. The Lord Lonsdale belt on the line here. Super middleweight has been such a successful division for British fighters since it came into existence a few decades ago. Good jab there from Chelli.
Yeah, I was just going to say that's a lovely jab. It looks like he's had orders from the corner to get back on that jab, like Matt was saying. That's nice work from Chelli. Again, come off the jab.
Those big looping shots are okay if you've got your distance. If you can't hit him with a jab, you're probably not going to hit him with a big looping right hand.
Yeah. But he's done that all the way through his career. That's been the thing about Chelli. He raids with the attacks, and it's Russian roulette. Half the time they end up around the back of the opponent.
Decent work to the body there from Simpson as he just pushed Chelli into the ropes. A touch of frustration from the home fighter there, feeling that Chelli's just burrowing in a little bit with his head. He is very awkward to fight. He would definitely have expected that. And again, there he comes forward. Chelli dips at the waist and comes up underneath his armpit, basically. He is very slippery. The double jab there from Simpson backed him up nicely.
Yeah, and it was the double jab without right hand to get in, and then he threw the right hand afterwards. Sometimes I'd like him just to throw the jab on its own, a double jab on its own, and keep it at range, but driving him back with it, full extension, rather than shorting it and falling in with that right hand, which sometimes can be too predictable.
Into the final minute of the round. The crowd again just finding their voice and getting behind Callum Simpson.
I think Chelli's a little bit surprised by the physical strength of Simpson.
The size and the strength. And with Simpson, you can absolutely see that he is a big super middleweight. A couple of times he's turned him off the ropes and almost thrown Chelli into the ropes. Closing seconds in round 7. And he has weathered that early storm, Zak Chelli. He has managed to do that, but with 7 rounds deep now, I'd say he's probably 5-2, maybe 6-1 behind. He does need to start picking up some rounds here.
Yeah, he does. He needs to turn the tide without a doubt. I mean, he must know that, his corner will know that, and when he gets to the stage of the fight, something has to change. You can't keep going out and doing the same work that you've been doing in the previous rounds, because when you know you're losing, you're going to end up losing the fight because you're doing the same. So
that's right, he's got to make some changes here now, Chelli. He's got to make some adjustments.
Because he's got him into the second half of the fight, and that's what Barry O'Connell was talking about when we went into the corner. But once you've got in there, then you have to make it count. And Simpson, as we were saying, after that quick start, maybe did get a bit over-eager, but he's taken his foot back off the pedal, and as we were saying, now looks like he's booking in for a 12-rounder.
And the problem is, we know that Chelli needs to turn it around, but he's all his attacks the exact same. When he's up close, like Matt was saying, the overhand right from range. When he gets up close, he'll throw 3 shots, but they're all swinging, all wide shots. So again, a lot of his shots are missing. There's a lot of shots from both fighters that are actually missing.
Again, Simpson just looking to take that centre, and that's been the feature of the fight. He's operated in the middle for the most part. Chelli more working that outer clock face, looks to try and ditch that big right hand in over the top, and that kind of dynamic in a close round. That visual can count with judges.
Oh, nice right hand. Good right hand from Chelli there, I think.
Set his feet and climbed into that one.
But he needs more.
Chelli just signalling that he felt he was caught slightly around the back of the head there to referee Mark Lyson. Simpson with a little shake of the right hand, then tries to get on the jab. Good double jab there from Chelli.
That's better from Chelli, needs more of that, and then needs to bring the right hand in as well.
Good defensive work there from Chelli in the corner. He is an elusive target. You feel like you've got him pinned and trapped. He works in behind the double jab, Simpson, and then Chelli's just able to bob and weave, dip low at the waist. Simpson then finds himself having to punch down, and it's a difficult thing to do. There's a jab again from Chelli. Good strong jab from Simpson.
Chelli's firing doubles and triple jabs. He could do with firing the right hand straight off it. Once he finds a home, he's got his range. Fire the right hand.
That's right. As soon as the second jab lands, throw the right hand straight away.
That was a good short right hand on the inside there, though, from Simpson. Short right hook, cannoned off the side of the head of Chelli.
Good left hook underneath from Chelli. You see again, the attack is wild, wide, wild, and misses.
Some second phases. That was much better. That fast right hand was beautiful. What I want you to do now, off to second phases, command that range. Learn some shots, learn those single bodies, learn those Keslers, okay, learn those gates, and then give me a little trade. I'm going to rough him up.
Yeah, there's a nice double jab there, but we could have threw a right hand on the back of that. But it's better, he's throwing more shots. The good right hand there from Simpson. Simpson's looking to put combinations together. Chelli, the jab was good there. You need to see the right hand, left hook combinations coming after it.
And listening to the Chelli corner there, correctly, they're not wanting to panic him in any way. He's still, what they're saying to him, I think there really is, we're in touch here, that was better, we're still in this fight, but he's got to start doing more.
We need more. That's what the corner was saying, they need more. Good right hand there from Simpson. Because, we're in round 9 now. I don't know what the cards are, but it's slipping away from him.
Well, I'll be honest with you. It's round 9, you're a mile behind. I think you're a mile behind. I think you really need to start getting to work. Keeping your elbows in a little bit on the inside and firing short shots on the inside, not just swinging the same attack sort of wide on the inside.
I think through 8 rounds, from where we're sitting, the best you can do for Chelli is probably 6-2 in favour of Simpson.
Yeah, to be fair, there are rounds in there where there's both men are missing that much. It's like, who do you feel's winning the round? And because it's Simpson that's one that's putting the pressure on the most, he's the one that's probably going to get around on those,
That's it. Simpson looks like the boss, basically.
Yeah. When not many shots are landing in a fight or in a round, the guy that looks like the boss is the one that's going to get the round.
Simpson again just moves in behind that left hand, finds himself almost on top of Chelli, and that's something that he's struggled with. Left hand into the body was a decent shot there from Simpson. And again, he shows that physical strength, and the referee allows him just to throw Chelli into the ropes there.
Chelli's always backed himself as physically very, very strong in his career. And, I think the one fight where it felt as though he wasn't was when he went up a weight division and fought Cody Davis. And, that was down in the weight. He'd gone up a weight division that he wasn't ready for. And tonight, I think right from round 1, he's felt the physicality of Simpson, and that's been a huge shock to him. And it's something he's not actually been able to cope with.
Threw the right hand there off the back of the jab. Didn't seem to have too much effect on Simpson, though, who again just gathers those gloves, moves in with that front foot, just taking that space, staying on top of Chelli. That was a decent right hand from Chelli.
I thought he walked onto the right hand.
Just keep that double jab going, Callum. Leave it out. Get ready for him to fall in. okay? Same thing all the time, you're letting him fall in on you. Okay, we're going to be a little bit smarter there. When he falls in, when he looks to fall in, we'll take half a step back, let the shots go, right, okay? Took his best shot. Right. Leave that second jab out, shot that right.
It is quite the scene. That's very sound advice from the corner. But against someone like Chelli, it's actually quite hard to do that because it does fall in, he does lose his balance, but he does it in such a way that taking that step back out and giving himself room is hard.
I've always said that Chelli's got a very open rhythm, so it looks like he does leave a lot of gaps, and he does, but trying to time him can be quite difficult.
He's erratic, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he swarms all over you.
Yeah.
And he does swing, chin down and swings sometimes.
But also, Simpson's a little bit erratic as well, so when you put those two together, that's why there's a lot of missing going up in there. There's a lot of energy, a lot of work rate from both guys, but there is a lot of missing.
And again, they're a perfect example of something we've seen often. Simpson moving in behind the double jab, getting into a decent kind of range, and then finding it hard to really land on Chelli. You've got a left hand away to the body, and it's that torso almost that you're probably better off targeting rather than the head, because the head is on the move.
Yeah, 100%. You've got to remember as well, in Callum Simpson, he's learning, you know, under the spotlight, he's learning on the job. This is British and Commonwealth title shot, but it's his first real, real fight, where he's in against a 50-50 opponent, a quality opponent. So he's doing a great job, but the 12 rounds will be in the back of his head, and I think he's managing that as well.
But Chelli definitely needs at least these 3 rounds, if not knockdowns.
Yeah.
He needs knockdowns.
Yeah.
It's been competitive, very competitive, but it's just difficult to find that many rounds for him.
And his defence has always been double step back, so he's always finding himself on the rope. It's rare that he'll just skip off to the side like that.
I think, as Dave said, usually Chelli's more physical, more intense than his opponents, where he hasn't been in there tonight. Simpson's physical strength, his size, he struggled with it. Chelli has. He's found it really difficult to cope with it, I think.
Simpson turning southpaw for the first time as we head towards the closing stages of round 10. Long left hand almost got through.
Every time there's a bit of an exchange of the breakup, you see Chelli backs up and Simpson steps to him. He's the one looking to initiate the attack.
Really nice double jab there from Simpson. And it's exactly in that kind of situation where he's pushed him back, Dave, where if he just dips his own knee, Simpson, and just tries to work that body, just hits something.
And that's what I always think that Simpson's best work is when he slows himself down a little bit, but tonight, even when he's backed him up, he's rushed the follow-up attacks, which is why perhaps he's not seen the gaps to go downstairs and he's just firing off upstairs. As I said, there's a lot for him to take in tonight. It's a football stadium, it's his hometown. There's 7,500 people on that Bankston Stadium there, making a hell of a lot of noise, you know, and that eagerness in a young fighter that's still very, very inexperienced all come to play in there, and he's in against a dangerous, awkward opponent that's got a style that's just so awkward.
Well, this was the double jab, I think, that just caused Chelli to blink a little bit. You see that eyelid gets trapped shut almost, and he just has to brush it out of the way. It's a painful business this at times.
Yeah, sometimes the lightest of shots that just catch you, the glove just catches you right on the eyeball. That's all that is.
So into the 11th, it is the first time that Simpson has been past 10 rounds, but he's navigating it successfully up until this point.
This is nice. Just a little change of shape there, baiting with extending the right hand a little bit, something a little bit different. Not just rushing in with a double jab, it shortens up all the time. See, he threw away that right hand again, and it was the left hand that followed through with the draws him back.
It was that kind of reverse 1-2, wasn't it? Led off with the right hand, then stepped around almost with the left. Chelli continuing to work hard. He has done all the way through the fight. He got through a tough start, but he just hasn't managed to put a dent in Simpson at any point, or really ever cause him to take a backward step. He's caught him with some shots, but it's mainly been jabs as Simpson has been on the way in. He's never really rocked him back on his heels.
No, and it's been kind of reactive as well. He's never really initiated or you know, took a foothold in the fight or dominated, took control. He's always kind of reacting to what Simpson is doing.
And I'll tell you what, from my point of view, the way I see it is, he must know that he's a mile behind. He must know that he's lost the fight, or he's losing the fight. But he's not reacted like that. He's not gone out to take, take full control, because he knows he's got to chase. He's got to, keep hold of his belts. He's almost still trying to nick the fight.
Heading towards the final minute of round 11.
But I'll put that down to the fact that he's feeling, whenever Simpson lands clean, he's feeling the power, he's feeling the physical strength. The presence in the ring. He's a big man, is Callum Simpson.
It's almost like he's staying in the fight, hoping Simpson will get tired.
Yeah.
Simpson looking to try and send that right hand. Chelli comes back at him. Shuts that space down, gets onto his shoulder.
To be fair, Simpson's never looked tired at any point in it. He's looked like he's paced it perfect. Looks like he's got plenty left in the tank.
Callum used to come down to my gym sparring Lauren Richards, and his work rate was non-stop, round after round after round. I've always known that he's got a good engine on him.
Good use of the jab there from Simpson, trying to find a little bit of room to get that right hand away before the referee split them apart. So 1 round to go here, and the way we're seeing this, Simpson is 3 minutes away from being crowned the new British and Commonwealth super middleweight champion. Let's have a listen in.
Well done, sir.
What's going on to Crystal Palace straight away? Done it once. You've just got to do it, mate. Right, you just got to let that right hand go more. Right, and you have to give him, once you made him miss, right, or hit him with a jab, you're coming in that second phase. You need to act. You need to stop him. You need to stop him. You know you do, don't you? No. You need to stop him.
Don't let him smother you last time. Yes. Be smart. Tight all the time. Last round now.
So we head into the 12th and final round. Simpson raises his gloves. Chelli does exactly the same thing. To be honest, it was pretty difficult to hear anything that was being said in the corners there. The way we're looking at this, Zak Chelli needs a knockout in this final round. It's been very competitive all the way through, but it's just difficult to find that many rounds for him.
Like you look, guys, I couldn't hear what was said, but I thought I heard him say, you need to stop him.
That's what I heard.
Simpson really has handled the pressure and the occasion very, very well. He's looked relaxed all week, but it's fine looking relaxed during the week, but it's been exactly the same tonight. He came and had a little look around when there were earlier fights going on, which not everybody does. He just wanted to see what it's like down ringside. We've seen him backstage, supremely relaxed, and he stepped up and put on a really good mature performances, I think how you would describe this, because he had the quick start. He could have been really gung-ho and gone looking for the stoppage. He didn't. He saw that it wasn't really there, took his foot off the gas, and has just boxed his way to a clear win.
Yeah, he's worked for it. He's worked for his win tonight. Like you say, he got the early success. A lot of fighters that have just gone nuts on that one and gone for the quick stoppage, especially in front of all the fans. But he didn't. He saw it wasn't there, and he's worked his way there.
He's been the boss right from the very first bell. And to be honest, Chelli, they've got it right. At times, he's tried to nick the fight. He's never really got in there and, you know, I don't know, really got a hold of the fight, has he? He's just trying to nick rounds, steal rounds, hoping that Simpson will tire or they'll come on in the second half. He's never actually gone in there and took control of the fight.
Perhaps that confidence just got shattered after that first round, which is understandable.
And that mindset that he's had, you have to give Simpson the credit for that, because it's him that has done that to him.
Completely. Simpson hasn't allowed him to get it. He's just about been able to stay in the fight, and that's down to what Simpson's doing.
Chelli just trying to work the body as we head into the final 30 seconds. The crowd ready here to celebrate the win that they all came to see, and we will be back here, I am sure.
Well, Simpson and Jeffers would be a big fight here, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. It's a good finish from Chelli.
Chelli just working away to the body there as the bell is about to go. And there it goes, a total goes between the two. And you can see from the reaction of the two fighters that they know which way this one has gone. Chelli goes over to the Simpson corner, a quick embrace from his trainer. Meanwhile, Callum Simpson on that far side of the ring, with his team, Kev Marie, Jimmy First, Mark Hurley and Wayne Woods celebrate what they know will be a victory. And he can enjoy these next few minutes now. He can soak this up, knowing that when the announcement is made, his hand will be raised and he will have those belts strapped around his waist. And this must be an unbelievable feeling. You did this with Tony Bellew, not exactly the same kind of fight, for the same kind of situation.
But still, Callum Simpson's like Bellew, he's a mad supporter of the football team. You know, so this will mean, everything to him. And it is an incredible feeling. Listen, winning titles anywhere is special. But to do it in a football stadium, your home football stadium, that's special. That's something that stays with you forever. You speak to Bellew, his best night in boxing is that night.
After 12 full championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Judge Victor Laughlin sees it 118 to 111. Judge Michael Alexander sees it 118 to 110. And Judge Kevin Parker sees it 117 to 111. Declaring your winner by unanimous decision, and the new British and Commonwealth Super Middleweight Champion, Callum Simpson!
Everybody inside the stadium knew what was coming, and that is a moment that Callum Simpson will savour for the rest of his life. He was under a lot of pressure coming here. He needed to step up. It could be a dream, this kind of situation, but it could quickly turn into a nightmare. You have to get the result. He got the result, and now he has the belts. And he can enjoy this. He can lean into this for the next few minutes, for the next few hours, the next few days in his hometown, and just soak it all up. A quick chat between the two. They've got a lot of respect for each other. Fighters almost always do. But he is a man on the move. And there's that Lord Lonsdale belt, one of the most famous belts, if not the most famous belt in boxing. It's been around since 1909, when they gave that first one out. you can see what it means to the supporters as well.
And they played their part as well, you know, on the biggest night of his life against the best, most proven opponent of his career. He really stepped up to the plate, and that crowd were with him all through it.